Sup folks, StugeGG here with another episode of Hellblade: Sanua's Sacrifice. In the last one we got to the gates of hell, some giant thing came out and beat the crap out of us. Then we told ourselves we should just give up and die, and then we didn't, and Dillian's light was shown to us and he's over there. So we're gonna go see what's up. But also what happened, we figured out some other combat moves that we had the entire time, we just didn't realize we could use them. But we are doing a new thing with the green screen behind us here, which means obviously I was not full screen on my intro and stuff like that, but I can't do the green screen or move it. I might be able to. I gotta figure out how it works, because I think I can use Adobe After Effects, but I haven't actually played with it yet. But it's something I will try. Okay. I walked down this way because I could. Because why would it let me walk this way if there's nothing to do down here? Their face, a lore thing, or like, is that a lore thing? No. No face to look at or nothing? Okay. Doesn't look like it. Alright, back up. It was just a scenic beach. Is there anything out there? Hey, Dillian, come back here. What was she stuck on? Sorry, I'm moving my head weird.
There it is. You're imagining things.
I mean, we know he's dead. Is his soul around here?
How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain.
You can get up, it's okay. Turtle.
Where are you going?
Okay, so some of the voices are still encouraging, some are not. Hey Dill, where'd you go? That's her nickname for him. I thought I could climb that. Calls him Dill. She's not walking straight. That's not just me.
When I first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others.
Wasn't letting me go down for a minute there.
Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own.
Where'd Dill go?
Firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
It's weird that it's giving me alternate ways to move. Because to me that would make me think there's like a rune stone or one of the faces in a wall to interact with, but I'm not seeing anything. Alright. Maybe there isn't. I mean, we've gotten every like runestone up through here, but if we start missing them in spots where we can't go back, then I won't spend time like going back trying to find them or anything like that. Just, I would have liked to find them all, but if I can, I can't. Somebody said my name, or Sanua's name.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you.
Okay.
It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he is. I don't see anything.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
There's one down there. Wait, is he all the way over there?
Shade of a tree.
What are you doing over there, Dillian?
The first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him.
He's there.
Aw, now this is sad.
Lifted.
She was insane.
The first time
I mean, she's always been insane, mentally ill.
a ray of hope.
She saw a boy and it made her mind clear. I feel like that's kind of... I don't know if I like that message, actually.
Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's
Is that
hall
saying...
was
Oh,
built around a great
I don't
tree,
know.
and one day
I'm sure it's fine.
Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only
Excuse
comes
me.
out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him. So King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
It's not very nice. I knew there's another thing over here. Was this the way to go? I think we need to explore up there first. Let me get this, but I was about to say, so the whole thing, like, is the idea that Senua's value is based on her love of Dillion? Because I know that's a thing people would not be happy about.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain,
Probably not. I'm just probably reading into
but
it.
the king's wife is
Get back
Sigmund's
this way in a
sister,
second.
and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead.
Oh, how many runes does it say there are here?
Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and
4
lingering
more?
death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's
Jeez.
brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day,
Nope.
Sigmund's sister
That's where it was
sends
over.
with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again,
What does
you'll
happen?
never guess what happens.
To be continued. Of course, okay. Okay, so let's climb up. I want to look at this grating. There's a ladder there. There's a way up over here. Okay. That's not a thing to like to crawl in there. Good to know. Let's see if this is blocked over here. So I'd assume the runestones kind of mark the way you're going, unless that's just an extra one over there. Oh, well, there's one right here as well. Okay.
As the
I don't
she-wolf
know.
licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue.
This is the ladder,
The
right?
she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on.
Okay.
The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund
By holding
lives
onto the
like
tongue?
us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help.
Okay.
So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan.
She sends her sons and Sigmund just kills them because they're no good.
Pure of blood.
And his sister's just like, okay, cool, you killed my sons. I guess we'll come up with another plan. Cool. Okay, let's touch it. Ah! We knew it was coming. Did that be so loud? Anything over here to like look at? I'm running around like it's The Witcher 3 and I'm looking for stuff to loot. No, okay, so let's head back down. And continue on towards the Dillion tree. Good old Dillion tree. I don't know if that ladder's actually faster or not, but we'll take it. It's interesting that they put 2 ways up here. Maybe on the way back something will happen. You have to take this slice to the other way. Doesn't do a cool slide. Through here. Right, okay, I went the other way before. I didn't go this way. Oh my eye. She's not doing very well. Okay. This is where we got that other rune. Yes. Okay, I don't think it needs to be. If I come that way to get that, because yeah, the rune's right over there, I think. So we could have come back this way. There's nothing right here. What am I doing? And then you can pop through right here. Okay. Good to know. That rock kind of looked like a nose. I thought it was gonna be a face for me to interact with. See?
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him.
Now she's stalking
Your
him.
own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last.
Yeah, I knew you were over here. Well, 2 more after this one.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with the sorceress, and in disguise, she
Okay,
lies
cool.
with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time,
Let's have
he
sex with
sends
your
him to
brother.
the forest to Sigmund.
Have an incest
He
kid.
tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless.
Yeah,
So they
because
go
incest kids are always strong and fearless. Hold on.
Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Hey, buried alive.
Where are you going?
Who would have figured the playing with incest wasn't going to work out that well?
What is she find? You can't even fight. It's just.
I can fight. I'm fine. You guys can be quiet. Well, she's looking around as I was spinning. That was pretty cool. Well, I'm in control
How
again
does
here.
he so effortlessly caught the world in bliss?
It's actually
Only she could do the same.
happy music.
See the world through eyes anew. And dance with it. Just like he does.
We have view. Brief pause there if you notice a little bit difference. So you'll see with the new setup, the way I'm using the green screen, it's all one recording instead of me doing the video, the game, and the webcam video separately. So if you ever see a weird pause and I didn't move at all, that's probably because I was taking a screenshot to see if, so taking the webcam off so I can grab a screenshot. I don't want to see me. You guys have to watch me take it off, try to line up an angle and get a good screenshot for possible thumbnail. Where's Dill Dill at? I don't see him. Where's he at? What? Oh, it took control away from me. Behind you, look out! Look out behind you!
What's your name?
No, we are Dillian, aren't we?
Sanua.
I haven't seen you before.
I thought they were like the little kids.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait,
I'm telling you, we are Dillian. Okay.
to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Who saw her fighting?
I watched you. And
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
Okay.
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And
This
bring
is a
your
sweet
sword.
little moment.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe.
Oh, there's
It only
a
takes
bunch of
an
dead bodies on your tree.
Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
We didn't kill him. Man, that cut is bad.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Sanua knows that there's no going back to how things were.
Jeez, now it's on fire. Come on.
That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
Who is this voice?
I'm gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
But she was this voice, wasn't she? This was her self-doubt.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Yes, because that voice was her in the last episode. She was talking into a mirror, and that was the voice coming out.
Is that you?
But she was looking at us right then.
I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Okay. How'd their tree get here? I keep assuming like that this is like an actual reality and this isn't just 100% of this is in her mind. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, take a peek down here. So there's 2 left. I may have missed... Oh, this isn't one. It was one. Clearly, right? Yeah. Okay. Maybe once we go in and back out. There's like a portal. I'm assuming that portal's like a thing. So it is, because there's one, well there's one right there for sure. Okay, these are something else. These will come into play shortly. For sure. Okay. But stuck in a rock. Let's grab this, and we know we have one more to find.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound.
You never caught on that his sister
Hidden in the
was
straw
doing bad things.
Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death.
After all that they just set fire and he burns to death, he doesn't get
Sigmund
out?
calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to
Okay.
get a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
That's like a thing in ancient mythology and stories.
Her heart, Sanua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
If somehow having ancestral sex to create a strong son to kill his father, I mean, that kind of story just seems dumb to me. I'm sorry, it's just dumb. Because I mean, what's the point? He's got to kill his father, then he's messed up
And here is the end of
forever,
Sigmund's story.
and then his kids are messed up, and
He
then
was a
their
fierce
kids are messed
Greek
up, and it's just a
warrior
cycle of being
who
messed
fought
up.
many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye.
Doesn't try to stand behind it.
The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not
Then
be
Odin
his.
came down and killed him.
He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword.
He tells his wife, "Hey, you're
The
pregnant."
sword named Gram.
So we've got to get that sword. But like the whole thing, okay. Like his wife doesn't know she's pregnant. He's got to tell her, like, "Hey, you're pregnant. And then she's like, oh, okay, I guess. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have something to do with these things eventually here. I keep seeing faces in the rocks now because I want to see faces to do the weird interaction thing. That's fine. That story was dumb. I did not enjoy that story. But we heard all of it, so we got that entire thing. Oh, it's the sword.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillion.
Some say take it, some say...
Take it.
Dillion left it for me.
It.
Take it, don't take it. Okay, apparently taking it did not work. That voice in the right ear was very annoying.
Look, where's it coming from? She started something.
So I mentioned this in the last episode.
Sanua, imagine a sword that can slay gods.
Truth hadn't been talking to us for a while. Now you're looking at us again. I don't like that she looks at us.
Forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin.
I don't like that.
To Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion.
Okay.
Shattered into shards long ago.
Well, shards are those little
Said
posts out
the
there.
great warrior can reforge grammar by answering the trials.
Oh, okay.
of Odin, one
Got
for
it.
each shard.
So these are all trials.
The tree of death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
So I can kind of pick what I want to do. But I mentioned this in the last episode that I was kind of like a little... I wasn't as enamored with the game as I thought I was going to be. In the first couple episodes, I thought it was really cool. Especially the first episode, the voices, the different directions, how they were dressing you, how she would acknowledge us. But I don't know, it's kind of just been the same thing over and over again a little bit. And I mean, we're not even that far into the
King in
game.
the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never
I don't know.
rust, and that would slice
I still think it's a
through
really
iron and
interesting
stone
idea.
and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn,
Okay, what's happening right now?
and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
That's fine. Can you focus?
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
Now we're in a different place. This is like, so each one of these is a new level, right?
Burial mound.
We're gonna let them talk
So
for a second.
strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary. Inevitable.
Oh, the thing's gone.
It's as if we conspired to hide death. Because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
The reckoning.
Dead in the air. You can feel the dead.
You feel dead. Okay, but I think this is probably, since we're hitting a new area, this is probably a good spot to stop. Even though it's a little bit shorter of an episode than I've done previously.
So dangerous.
Not bad. Look at cool mountain. Look at these cool mountains. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call the episode here while they keep talking to us. But if you enjoyed it, please go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter or Twitch. Both are StugeGG. But I mean, I'm enjoying the game. I'm not, and I kind of am ragging on a few things, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's a really cool prospect, and I think I like where it's going. But just some of the the backstories are kind of a little bit convoluted. I know that's probably the actual Norse mythology, but like I said, some of their stories are just kind of dumb. Like that last one was just kind of dumb. Like the whole incest and yada yada yada. That happens a lot in old plays and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna keep harping on it. Hopefully we're going to continue to have fun, and as we run through these trials, get a giant sword, and then go beat up that giant mannequin-like thing. But thanks again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. As always, please have a great day.